Hey, Harper, I'm really sorry to bother you at this time of night. I was just wondering if you've already finished work for today. I have a favor to ask, and I could really use some help.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, I finished work ages ago. What's going on? Why are you suddenly asking me this? It's pretty rare that you're asking me for a favor, right? It must be pretty serious if you're asking.
Oh, no, that's not it at all. It's just that I think it might cause you a bit of strife. I tried to figure out the situation myself, but I might need some assistance.
I'm so confused. What are you talking about? What is this favor you want me to do? I'll listen to what you need to explain as much as possible. I think you should just come out and say it.
Okay, then. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? I'm starting to lose track of the days, to be honest. If it's Saturday tomorrow, you'll have the day off work, won't you?
Yes, it's the weekend, so I've got a break from work.
Have you got any plans during your time off? You're not going to be away from your place all weekend.
No, I don't think I've made any particular plans to do anything. Why are you asking me so many questions about my availability? I'm confused.
Well, since you're free tomorrow, could you please take care of my daughter? She's got a bit of a fever, though. My wife and I were wanting to go on our date tomorrow, and we need someone to take care of our daughter while we're out.
You want me to take care of Katie? She's still in preschool, isn't she? If she's got a fever, isn't it best if you cared for her since you know what she's like when she's sick? It would be a shame if I didn't know how to take care of her and her condition got worse.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. It's just that we'd originally planned to go out on a date tomorrow since we haven't in such a long time. We've already made the reservations and we'd lose a lot of money if we were to cancel them now. I'm sure Katie will be fine with you. You're her aunt after all. We'd have to pay a cancellation fee if we chose not to go on this date. I don't want to lose any more money because of my daughter getting sick.
What were your original plans for Katie before she started to feel ill? Was she going on the date with you?
Oh no, we were going to ask her preschool if they could take her because sometimes they're open on the weekends because parents do a lot of overtime on Saturdays. They can look after the child for you if you tell them in advance so they can be added to the roster. Since Katie has a fever, they said they can't take her in case what she has spreads to the other children. Unfortunately, we can't drop her off there, so that's why I'm asking you for help.
I guess you can't do that. That's such a shame that she got sick, though. Is there really nothing else you can do? Have you asked your wife if she could take Katie for the day?
Well, I would prefer it if you looked after Katie since you're my sister and all that. You live a little further away, but I know you'd make the effort, right? I feel like the one person I can trust with Katie is you, Harper. I know you'll take good care of her.
Oh, really? That's a bit of a surprise to me, Paul. I didn't think you'd ever say something like that about me.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Of course I think she'll be the safest with you.
Well, usually it's your wife who takes care of Katie when it comes to this sort of thing. I thought you'd object to me looking after her.
Well, that's why I was looking forward to asking you if you'd look after her, since you haven't had the chance to. She's sick, but what about me? I love my daughter, but as a parent, I need to have a break too. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course I understand. I know you're just trying to do the appropriate thing. So I guess I shouldn't really be surprised that you're asking me for a favor. You just very rarely ask me, that's all.
Yes, that's true, isn't it? I just wanted to ask as I didn't want to spring anything upon you.
No, that's okay. I understand completely. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. What should I do with Katie? It's been a long time since I last saw her, right? Is it okay if I just come to your house to look after her?
When I told her about her Aunt Harper, it seemed like she remembered you. She seems very excited to hang out with you and show you her toys. I think she's really looking forward to seeing her Aunt Harper again and being with my side of the family.
Oh, I see. I wasn't sure if she'd remember me since she's still quite young, but I shouldn't underestimate her memory.
Really? But isn't it good that she does remember you? I mean, I've showed her pictures of you, so you're not a complete stranger to her. And tomorrow's my anniversary, so that's why the wife and I need some time to ourselves. I wanted to plan something for our special day, but I was limited on time and money, so I don't want to cancel our date. I hope this hasn't caused too much trouble for you, Harper. Please look after my little girl for me. That would be very much appreciated.
No, it's no trouble at all, Paul. I get why you don't want to cancel anything. It's fine. It'll be nice to take care of Katie. I'm sure everything will be fine, right?
Yeah, of course. You'll be fine with her. She's very easy to look after, and she'll have lots of fun with you. I'll take her to your house and pick her up in the evening.
Okay, no problem. I'll take good care of Katie while you have a nice time on your date.
Really? You'd do that for me? You're the best sister ever. Thank you so much for helping us out, Harper.
Well, if your wife and Katie are fine with me being there, then it would be wrong of me to not do this favor for you. What time do you think it would be best for me to come over?
I'll come and drop her off first thing in the morning so that Katie has the whole day to be with you. As a thank you, I'll send you some photos of our date while we're out. I'm really looking forward to this date with my wife. Please, have lots of fun hanging out with Katie.
That's sweet, but you don't need to send photos. Just focus on having fun together and eating lots of tasty food. If you want to, you could always get me a little souvenir that I can have in my house. That would be cool. Paul, are you there? I'm really sorry to bother you during your date, but something's happened. Once you get this message, please reply to me straight away. We need to talk.
Hey, sis, I'm really sorry for the late reply. I only just saw your message. I'm just having a really good time on this date right now, so I wasn't paying attention to my phone.
How am I supposed to know what's going on? I thought I was able to get in contact with you easier than this. Aren't you worried about what's happening over here?
Okay, Harper, I don't get why you're so angry right now. You need to chill. By the way, did you see the photo that I sent you? Lunch looks so delicious, right? I tried to take a picture of our hands together, just like the photos I posted on social media. Never mind. What's going on?
Look, I'm sure you're having a nice time, but I don't really care about that at the moment, Paul. There's something wrong with Katie, and I've got no idea what to do about it.
Okay, what's going on? Is she not feeling well? Tell me what's wrong with her.
About an hour ago, her fever started to rise, and it happened pretty suddenly, too, as she was okay one minute, and then she told me that she didn't feel good. She said that she feels more tired now than when I got here to look after her. What should I do about it?
Is that all you've got to say? Fevers in children go up and down all the time. I thought it would be something more urgent than that.
What do you mean, is that it? Your child's sick, for goodness sake. No, that's not it, all right? I'm talking about your daughter here. She's not feeling well at all. And I'm really concerned and don't really know what to do about it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you need to relax so you can explain what's actually going on. Have you taken her temperature? What is it sitting at?
Her temperature is reading at over 100 degrees. Maybe I should take her to the doctors? I don't know what else to do.
As I expected, I knew you were going to over-exaggerate her condition. When children who are Katie's age get a fever, their temperature normally goes up before it comes back down. She probably just has a little bug in her system. For now, just give her some medicine to help bring the fever down. I'm sure there's some medicine for her in the house somewhere.
Some medicine? The only medicine I found was over-the-counter medicine, and it's only for adults. I don't think it's a good idea to give a little girl this type of medicine, is it?
There's no liquid medication for Katie? Really? I thought there would be. Well, I think you should go to the nearby pharmacy and get some medicine for her. Once she takes it, I'm sure the fever will calm down. I'm sure you'll also calm down after you give the medicine to her as well.
That's not funny, Paul. What an inappropriate thing to say. I'm just trying to look after your sick daughter here. Even though she's your daughter, it seems like you don't want to have anything to do with the situation and hand full responsibility over to me.
There's no need to say things like that to me. You're the one that agreed to look after Katie. Look, I'm busy on this date of mine, okay? I entrusted you to look after Katie, and that's what you should do, all right? You do something about it.
I'm only here to help you. I'm not her mother and need help from you when it comes to her being sick. I feel so stupid asking you for help. She really doesn't look good, so I'm going to take her to the urgent doctors to make sure she's going to be okay.
You're seriously gonna take her to the doctors? What a waste of time and money. She'll be fine. You're overreacting so much right now. She'll be fine if you just let her sleep or something. You don't need to take her anywhere.
Unlike you, I'm actually wanting to take care of this child of yours, okay? I think it's natural to be more cautious about a child being sick, especially when they've got a fever. I don't think you're taking this very seriously at all, Paul.
Well, like I said before, you don't have to take her to the urgent doctors, okay? She's fine.
I'm trying to be a good aunt here and look after Katie. I've already made my decision and I'm going to the doctors. Since I can't find your insurance cards or anything, you can pay for the doctor's bill later. I'm taking her there whether you like it or not.
Hey, you can't just do something without a parent's permission, Harper. Are you kidding me? Harper, answer me. I'm your brother and I need you to answer me.
Hey, come on, this is getting beyond a joke now, Paul. How many times do I have to contact you to get your attention? Please reply to me as soon as possible. I'm not fooling around anymore.
Oh, Harper, I'm sorry for the late reply. I had no idea that my phone was vibrating in my pocket. I just didn't take much notice.
Oh, you didn't notice, huh? You didn't notice that I've been trying to get in contact with you all afternoon? Why haven't you replied to my messages or phone calls? I've been desperately trying to contact you.
I've just been really focused on this date and what I'm doing here that I didn't notice my phone was getting notifications. Are you going to tell me what's going on with Katie or not? Didn't you take her to the urgent doctors or something?
Apart from that, I'm wondering where the heck you are. Didn't you say that you were going to pick up Katie this evening?
Well, about that, there's been a slight change in my plans, you see.
What the heck are you talking about? What slight change? You're coming to get your daughter, aren't you?
I'm sorry, I might be there a little later than I thought. I'll pick up Katie later, okay? My wife just wants a little bit more time together, just the two of us. I'm really sorry to do this to you, but just take care of Katie for a little bit longer, would you?
Are you kidding me right now, Paul? What are you even talking about? Your wife is with me right now.
Wait, what? What do you mean? She's supposed to be with me right now. Why is she even with you?
My sister-in-law told me that she was away on business and that she just got back. You weren't on a date with her at all. I heard that you went and attended your friend's wedding. Is that correct? That's what your wife told me. I am so frustrated right now.
Is this some kind of prank you're pulling, Harper? Because it's a pretty good one. My wife should be next to me right now. Besides, none of that is a concern to me right now. I'm more worried about Katie. How's she doing?
Don't just change the subject. Don't use your daughter to get out of what you're doing. You must know Katie isn't okay, and I took her to the hospital where she can be monitored by the doctors there.
Hold on a minute. Is she that sick? You had to admit Katie to the hospital?
I was trying to tell you that earlier, but you wouldn't take my calls. Fortunately, she's not too sick, but they want to keep an eye on her fever since it's so high. She'll likely be discharged in a week, all right?
Okay, so everything's fine then? She's getting treatment, so that's okay.
Everything's fine? Really, Paul? It's not fine. Do you have any idea how many times I tried to call you to tell you this information? Are you even going to come to the hospital to see Katie or not?
Well, you've already dealt with it, so there's not much more I can do for her. Plus, I'm really busy right now. I can't just leave.
I know that you're lying about being on a date with your wife. Don't even try to play this game with me, Paul. You can't be that busy when you're trying to push the responsibilities of your daughter onto me. Why won't you do anything? You didn't bother picking up the phone, so I called your wife instead. You know that she told me that you weren't on a date with her, right?
That's not it. Now just wait a minute, please, while I get all of this straight in my mind. So it's true that my wife is with you right now?
Oh my God, Paul, how many times do I have to tell you that she's here beside me? Don't you believe anything I'm saying?
No, because I didn't think that she'd be coming home tonight.
She came back to town right after I called her to tell her what happened to Katie, unlike you. I thought that parents didn't do these kinds of things, but I guess you care more about yourself than your child, Paul.
There's no need for that kind of talk right now, Harper. Don't be so rude to me. I guess she's probably more angry now, especially that I entrusted Katie to your care.
I don't think she's as angry as you think she is, but she's very much done with you. She said that she was going to divorce you.
Wait, what? Divorce me? Whatever for? That's got to be some kind of joke, right? Please, forgive me for everything.
I'm going to be honest with you now, brother. I don't really care if you're going out on dates or whatever. Just don't bring me into this mess that you've made.
If that's the case, can't you just make a little excuse for me? Just to explain to my wife why I wasn't with Katie? Are you going to talk to each other about this? Can you please stop her from divorcing me, please? Harper, I don't want to lose my family.
I told you not to drag me into this. Did I say that I'd forgive you for this? I'm pretty sure I didn't. How could you do this to your family? I definitely won't forgive you for abandoning your daughter with me. Do you even know how she was feeling when she got admitted to the hospital?
I think you told me how she was feeling.
No, I didn't. I told you about the fever, not what she said to me. She was crying out for her mom and her dad. Do you know how hard it is to listen to a child cry for their parents? But no, you decided to lie to me and took care of your own matters first. Just disgusting behavior from a father. If you're wanting to be a father, you don't betray your child and do whatever you want.
That was because I didn't know that Katie was in that situation. If I had known about it, I would have gone to the hospital straight away.
It's not that you didn't know, Paul. You just didn't want to know, right? You didn't want to be bothered. Why would you lie to someone like this? You kept telling me these stupid jokes that you needed a break when you really just wanted to hand off your responsibilities to someone else.
Look, I need your help to get out of this or I'll be in big trouble. Can't we do something so that my wife doesn't divorce me?
Why would I want to help you? That's not a possibility anymore. I'll ask my sister-in-law to explain the rest to you. She'll be waiting for you when you come home. I wouldn't make her wait too long. If you'll excuse me, I need to make sure Katie's all right.
Harper, you've got to help me out. My wife was being serious. She's going to divorce me.
Wow, I had no idea that would have happened. You've made your bed, Paul, so you've got to lie in it now.
What? How dare you say something like that to me? Don't you realize that the divorce is partially your fault?
Are you kidding me? How the heck is this my fault? I didn't lie to my family about what I was doing.
The photos that I sent during my date, you were the one that sent them to my wife, weren't you? Thanks to you, she found out about my affair.
You're the one who committed adultery, Paul. You can't pin that one on me. I was just as surprised as her that you were cheating. Wouldn't she have found out you were having an affair without the photo anyway?
If I hadn't taken that photo, it would have just been me and a friend hanging out together, but I couldn't do that because of you. You need to take the blame.
I'll do no such thing because I at least didn't lie to everyone and stab people in the back. You were the worst, Paul. I think your wife's doing the right thing by divorcing you. You shouldn't have sent the photo in the first place.
I thought it would have been better if I sent it, but I guess it backfired. I don't know why you're taking her side. You're not even close friends. I never thought that this would happen. What the heck am I supposed to do now?
You're literally blaming everyone else but yourself. Ugh, unbelievable. You're so annoying.
This is not the time to voice your opinion of me. I might be getting divorced because of you. This is really bad. Don't you get that?
I think my sister-in-law and Katie would be better off without you, to be honest. They don't need someone who cheats and lies in their family. I don't know how you can misunderstand this so much, Paul.
Misunderstand what? What are you talking about, Harper?
That's not the only reason why your wife was to get a divorce from you. Adultery is obviously the worst thing to experience, but the real reason isn't that.
Really? What's the reason? I don't understand why me cheating wouldn't be the reason for wanting a divorce.
Don't you realize that you left your sick daughter alone with basically a stranger so that you could go and have your affair? You prioritized your love affair over your own daughter. Don't you know how messed up that is? Your wife can't forgive you for that. You obviously don't care about the well-being of your own daughter. You're a terrible father, Paul.
Is there seriously nothing that I can do about it? I really don't want to get a divorce. Please help me out, Harper.
Why should I help a man who doesn't care about their child and would rather go out to dinner with another woman? I'm not helping you, not one bit. Also, our parents are cutting ties with you because of this.
No way. They can't do that. I'm their son. My own family can't do this to me. I barely did anything, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten caught.
Don't you dare blame me for your crude acts. You're not welcome here anymore or at our parents' house. How dare you do this to your own wife and child? Your dishonesty caused this bad situation to happen. So how about from now on, you live an honest life? But you don't have anyone to show that kind of sincerity anymore. Have fun being alone for the rest of your life. After that, my sister-in-law decided to divorce my brother, Paul. Of course, she had a better track record when it came to take care of Katie, so she got custody of her. Based on the photos Paul sent me, my sister-in-law confronted him and got more evidence of his love affair. She then contacted the lady involved with Paul and requested compensation from them. It's been decided that she'll be given child support as she requested from Paul and will get it until Katie is old enough to look after herself. I learned later on that Paul kept his marriage a secret from the woman he was having an affair with. The other woman found out he was married and that he lied about it and broke up with him. We cut ties with Paul, including my parents. He was truly left alone in the world. My brother deceived everyone, but in the end had nothing left. I don't know how my brother will live his life from now on, but I hope he can live it with a bit more honesty.
Hey, Rex, it's your grandma. How's my favorite boy doing today?
Hey, Grandma. You don't have to tell me your name every time, you know? It pops up when you message me, so I'll still know it's you even if you don't tell me.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I'm still not used to this Peeps Messenger app. Modern technology is just amazing when you think about it.
You type really fast for someone who's not used to it.
I've always been really good with my hands. I was quick back when the first mobile phones came out, too.
Flip phones, right? Now we're talking dinosaur times.
Hey, watch your mouth, cheeky. You know, I'm really glad we can talk like this. It feels a lot more personal than email, almost like a real conversation.
I never really use email.
Now that you mention it, even that's becoming a thing of the past for you young people these days, isn't it? The world changes fast. There was a time when telephones and emails was all we had.
Did you and your friends email each other when you were at school?
Dear, people didn't even have computers when I was in school, let alone mobile phones. I was an adult when they came out.
Wow, really? So how did you spend your free time?
Just because we didn't have phones or computers doesn't mean we couldn't have fun. We made our own entertainment.
I used to play outside before Mom bought me a phone, but if I didn't have my phone now, I don't know what I'd do.
Technology or no technology, you can find ways to have fun wherever you are. You just have to use your imagination. Have you heard the phrase, variety is the spice of life before? It means that life's more exciting when you do lots of different things. You'll get bored eventually if you just play on your phone all the time.
Wow, really? I didn't know that one. You're actually a lot of fun to talk to, Grandma.
I enjoy talking to you too, Rex. I can really feel the generational gap when we speak, and I find it fascinating. I always leave our chats feeling refreshed. Plus, I can stay up to date on what's fashionable among you younglings these days.
You like new things, right? I think that's rare for a grandma.
The only reason I have an interest in the latest trends is because I'm lucky enough to have a grandson who always keeps me up to date on them. I have you to thank. Even back before we spoke online like this, we'd speak for hours when you came over to my house a few times a week.
Yep. Our old house used to be near yours, so I could come whenever I wanted, but it's been hard for me to come see you ever since Mom and Dad split up.
Right. Are you used to living with your mom yet? How are things?
Yep, I'm used to it. Things are going okay. I think it'd be cool if I could still see you and Dad sometimes, though. Dad's gonna marry his new girlfriend, so I don't think I'll be able to see him again.
Why should that stop you? You can still see him if you want to.
But it's gonna be hard for us to meet up.
Oh, is it? How's middle school these days? Do teachers keep you busy?
Yeah, it feels like I'm 100 times busier than I was in elementary school. I have to study at home a lot now, and then there's homework on top of it.
I can't believe you're already in your second year. Oh, how time flies. How does it feel to know you have juniors there already?
It feels like I'm growing up. I sometimes help out teaching the first-year kids in gym class.
Wow, you do? That's amazing. Your teachers must really trust you. When did you get so grown up all of a sudden? I bet you're always out playing with your friends, right? Be careful you don't get involved in any accidents.
It's fine. I don't really go out to play that often anyway.
But middle school is when everyone starts to go out to play together, right? Don't you go out for food with your friends? Or out to play baseball? You know, things like that.
Not really.
No, you don't? Why is that?
I'm too busy with my after-school clubs and homework. I don't have time to go out to play.
But all work and no play makes a Jack a dull boy. It's important to have fun sometimes. If you can't play when you're young, when can you? You're only young once, you know.
I can enjoy my youth at school.
But playing outside with your friends is a different kind of fun. Not only that, but the amazing memories you create with your friends now will stay with you forever. I want you to make so many exciting memories that you always have something fun and interesting to look back on when you grow up.
I'll think about it.
Do that.
Are you worried about me, Grandma? Do you feel anxious because I'm not close by anymore?
I'm always worried about you, Rex. You're my precious grandson. I can't help it. Look after yourself, sweetie.
I will. You look after yourself too, Grandma.
Rex, is everything okay lately?
What do you mean?
Your dad told me about what you said to him. Apparently, you asked him for some pocket money? That's not like you.
Oh, he told you?
I was very surprised. I've never known you ask for money before. Never mind money. You never asked for anything. I couldn't help but feel curious. Is everything okay? Why did you need the money for?
Everything's fine.
Is someone extorting money out of you?
Extorting? What's that? Like stealing? No way, it's nothing like that. I just didn't have enough money.
Really?
Hey, Margaret. Long time no see. It's me, Joanne.
Oh, hi there, Joanne. It really has been a while.
Sorry if Rex made you worry. It looks like you heard about him asking his dad for money. I can tell you now, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. It wasn't for anything big.
I'm so relieved to hear that, dear. I was worried he might be in some kind of trouble.
He's a nightmare, I tell you. Ever since he moved up to middle school, he's been doing nothing but hanging out with his friends. One day, they'll be going out for hamburgers, the next tacos, then they'll be spending the day at Peep Donald's. He spends money like it grows on trees. I told him he'd run out, but, of course, being as stubborn as he is, he didn't listen, which is why he ended up taking his dad for some pocket money.
Really? That's strange. He told me he doesn't go out much. He said his schedule's filled up with his after-school clubs and studies.
Don't tell me you believed him. He was lying so you wouldn't be mad at him. He's always out with his friends, just like most kids are when they're in his age.
That's great. I was starting to worry. I'm pleased to hear that he's going out doing kid stuff. Obviously, it's not ideal that he's spending so much money, but kids will be kids.
Right? I know they don't have much sense of a value of money at that age, but I'm gonna struggle if he doesn't rein it soon. Of course, we tell him that, but it's like it goes in one ear and out of the other.
Ooh, his first rebellious phase. Color me surprised. He really must be growing up.
You might have not realized, but he's always on his best behavior when you're around, but he can be a real Torak sometimes. I'd appreciate if you could have a word with him about it at some point.
You know, now that you mention it, Darrell went through his first rebellious phase when he was that age. I never understood why, but boys always seem to be more disobedient with their moms.
That is so true. I've been thinking the same thing lately. He was nowhere near as bad with Daryl. I'm exhausted enough to work without having an unruly 12-year-old to deal with on top of this.
What are you doing for work these days?
I work in the office at an insurance company. Things are super hectic because we are understaffed, but the pay's too good for me to quit. I'm always in desperate need of cash with Rex to look after, so I've been putting in some serious hours lately.
I trust my son doing his part to help you out with the finances. If you're ever struggling and feel like things are getting too much, I want you to know I'll always be here to help out.
Yeah, Daryl's helping. He pays me child support, remember? Thanks, Margaret. That means a lot. If things get any tighter, I'll reach out. You're the best mother-in-law in the world. I don't want to over-rely on you, though, so I really will only say anything if I'm desperate.
Of course. I'm rooting for you, Joanne. If anyone can do this, it's you.
Grandma, I need to talk to you about something.
Huh? Rex, why so serious? Is everything okay?
Well, can I have $200? I promise I'll pay you back. Please?
What? What on earth could you need $200 for? That's a lot of money, Rex. Did you want to get a new game console or something?
It's not that. It's for the school field trip.
Huh? Wait. What? The school field trip? You mean your mom can't give you it?
We don't have any money left.
But your mother's been working so hard lately. Did she splash out on something big?
Well, Grandma, promise you won't get mad, okay? It's my fault. We don't have any money left because I hang out with my friends too much.
Really?
Mom told you before, right?
Well, she did, but I didn't know she spent that much. You mean you've been spending so much money that you can't even afford to go on your field trips anymore?
Yep.
That just can't be.
It can, and it is. It's true, Grandma. You're the only person I have to rely on. I didn't know what else to do.
But you're not that kind of boy.
You don't know me anymore. I'm different now. I changed a lot since I moved up to middle school.
I believe in you, Rex, and I refuse to believe you're capable of being so irresponsible. You are not that kind of boy. I knew it. I had a feeling something suspicious was going on. This just confirms it.
Something suspicious? What do you mean?
You used to go out to play with your friends all the time. And after schools on the weekends back before your mom and dad divorced. It seems strange to me that when they separated and you moved up to middle school, you suddenly stopped going out and started spending all of your time at after-school clubs and doing homework. Then there was the whole thing with you asking your dad for pocket money. What's going on here, Rex? There must be a reason for all of this. I want you to know that you can tell me anything.
But my mom told you about how I'm always out hanging with my friends, right? Don't you believe her?
It's not that I don't believe her. It's that I can't believe her because I know you're not like that. Won't you tell me what's going on?
There's no money left.
What does that mean?
Mom doesn't make any money. All she does is go out with her friends all day, every day. She hardly works at all.
But how are you two supposed to get by if she's not working? You are getting by, aren't you?
No, the gas and electric got turned off. Even the water goes off sometimes, Grandma. Do you believe me?
Of course I do. Are you eating properly?
When I get home from school, there's always a pile of coins left on the living room table. I use that to buy my breakfast and dinner from the store. As for lunch, I eat that in the school cafeteria.
A pile of coins? How much?
Usually about $5.
You eat breakfast and dinner on $5 a day? There's no way such a paltry amount can be enough to satisfy the heart appetite of a growing child.
I don't think Mom knows I need more food since I went up to middle school. She seems to think I'll be okay with elementary school sized portions. She doesn't care about me.
But how can this be happening? Your mom should be getting child support payments from your dad every month. She should have more than enough to feed you properly. Do you know whether she's getting the money?
Really? My dad sends Mom money? I had no idea. She probably spends it all on alcohol. Our house is full of empty wine bottles and beer cans.
Oh my God, Rex. You must be perpetually hungry.
Things have been tough lately. I'm always tired because I have to do my debt collector job.
Your debt collector job? What the devil does that mean?
Mom said I have to find people who will lend us money. She said people are more likely to give it to me because I'm a little kid and they'll feel sorry for me.
What in God's name? Wait, is that why you asked your dad for pocket money?
Yeah, Mom told me to. But the trouble is, as soon as I do get any money, Mom spends it right away. So no matter how hard I work, we're always poor. That's why I can't afford to go on the field trip, and I really, really want to go, so I asked you.
You mean your mom won't pay?
She told me to forget about it. She said if I'm so desperate to go, I need to come up with the money myself somehow. She said there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Wow, I finally understand why you don't go out with your friends that much. You can't afford to, can you? You poor thing. You did the right thing in telling me about all of this. I think you're very brave and I'm proud of you.
I couldn't tell my dad. Mom says he's getting remarried soon. If I told him, it'd cause him nothing but trouble.
Whether he's getting remarried or not, he's your dad and you should talk to him. You can't carry on living with your mom if things are this dire.
But my dad has a new girlfriend now. I don't want to get in their way.
Get in their way? Don't be silly, Rex. You're his son. You can never be in his way. Listen to me. If you go and live with your dad, I can help you. If that's not possible, you can come and live with me.
I'm scared. I think Mom's gonna be mad with me for telling you all this, but I don't care. Because I really, really want to go on this field trip. Plus, I want to go for hamburgers with my friends after school sometimes too. I want to play and hang out like everyone else, but I always have to drop out whenever they do anything that costs money. I feel so left out. I just want to do normal kid stuff.
Oh my God, you poor, poor thing. Everything's going to be okay now, sweetie. Leave it with me. We're going to have you out playing with your friends before you know it. Margaret? Rex is missing. I found a goodbye note on the table. Is he with you? Yes, he is. I came and took him while you weren't there. Daryl's been made aware of the situation, and he's on his way as we speak. He was starving when I came to collect him, so I treated him to all of his favorites as soon as we got back. I'm grateful for you feeding him, but please, you can't just take him whenever you feel like it. You need to talk to me first. I was so worried. I wouldn't have to if you fed him properly. He told me everything. I know all about how you spend most of your time out drinking with your girlfriends. You hardly work at all, do you? What? That's not true at all. Did Rex tell you that? Yes, he did. I believed him when he told me, but I knew for sure he was telling the truth when I came to collect him and saw the diabolical state of your house. Mountains of trash everywhere, random piles of leftovers, files, maggots, empty wine bottles and beer cans strewn over the floor. I've seen cleaner pigsties. Not only that, but your postbox was full of debt collections, letters and notices of unpaid utility and tax bills. Oh, and it would appear your bank account's totally empty. My bank account? How did you see my bank account? I picked a letter at random and read all about how your balance is zero, and you owe hundreds of dollars in overdraft. You've been living the high life on Darlin's child support payments, haven't you? That money was supposed to be for Rex. What the hell would you had me do? I'm a single mother. Do you have any idea how hard it is to raise a boy on your own? Get off your high horse. So what if I let my hair down with my girlfriends every now and then? What's the problem? You act like I'm some kind of criminal. Go on. How are you going to justify sending Rex out to collect money to fund your diabolical lifestyle? This should be good. You've got some nerve, woman. You told me you didn't want to overly rely on me. And yet, There you were sponging off my son the whole time like some shameless parasite.
Back off, Margaret. I work, so Rex has a duty to bring money in too. He's the man of the house, and he'll be doing it for real one day. So what's the harm in him learning how to support a household from a young age?
Your 12-year-old son does not have a duty to support you financially while you go out getting wasted. If you're not capable of looking after him on your own, you have no right to be a mother. Darylyn will be taking full custody.
Over my dead body. Besides, he's getting remarried to his new girlfriend soon. Like hell am I gonna let some smelly bimbo play mommy to my Rex? He's not having him.
He said himself he'll be taking him in. He said he's willing to take you to court if that's what it takes. Do you really think you have a hope in hell's chance of winning if this goes before a judge after what you did? It could be more obvious that you're financially incapable of bringing up a child.
Does my son get to say in this? Did Rex say at any point that he wants to live with his dad? Did he? Well, because if he did, he sure as hell didn't tell me.
Of course he wants to live with his dad. Are you insane? There isn't a kid on the planet who wants to carry on living the life you're subjecting him to. The only reason he didn't tell you is because he's afraid you'll get mad at him. He's shy and sensitive at the best of times. There was no way he was ever going to tell you something that would clearly make you blow your top. He's been keeping everything bottled up the whole time.
Bull! I bet you and Daryl put him up to saying it. Have you been brainwashing my son behind my back? I knew letting him have a phone was a mistake.
You're wrong, Mom. Grandma is telling the truth. I don't want to live with you anymore.
Huh? Rex?
I'm so sick and tired of having to put up with you. I want to live with my dad and Grandma. I know I'll be happier with them.
Rex, you can't seriously mean that. You'd abandon your own mother? What kind of lies has that woman been filling your head with? You can't trust her.
Don't insult my grandma. How can you accuse Grandma of telling me lies when you tell lies about me all the time? Not to mention all the nasty things you say about me. You made me tell her the reason we had no money left, and I had to ask Dad for money was because I was always hanging out with my friends and spending it all. But even when I lied to her, Grandma didn't believe me because she knew I wouldn't do that.
You stupid little brat. You went babbling about everything the moment she showed you a little kindness, didn't you? You gullible idiot!
You just don't get it, Mom. You don't get it because you're sick and twisted and need help.
How dare you? That is no way to speak to your mother, boy. There will be hell to pay for this.
You're not my mom anymore. Starting today, I'm going through a rebellious phase lasting the rest of my life towards you and only you. I'll never listen to another word you say.
What? I'm not joking, boy. This is serious. Who do you think gave birth to you? Show some gratitude.
It's me again. It's time to be quiet, Joanne. You're a disgrace. The bottom line is that Rex will be staying with us from now on, and that's non-negotiable. You can speak to Daryl if you have anything else to say.
No, I have things to say to you too. Stop moving things along like I have no say in the matter. I'm Rex's mom, for crying out loud.
You lost the right to be his mom when you stopped feeding him properly and forced him to go out begging for money to fund your shameful, irresponsible lifestyle. I have nothing more to say to you. You can get a hold of your own money from now on. You can't use your son as an excuse for being broke anymore. Go on, off you go to work. You wouldn't want to over-rely on anyone now, would you? Apparently, Joanne did really try to get a hold of some money by herself without relying on Rex after our last conversation. However, after being turned down by all of her friends, whose gut feelings probably told them they'd never see any money they lent her again, she had no choice but to resound to a loan shark. Which is why now she's up to her ears in debt. As for Rex, my son Darylyn gladly gave him the $200 he needed to pay for his field trip. He had a blast. Daryl's new wife was happy to have Rex move in with them, and now the three of them are living happily together a long, long way from his mother. Not long after the events of today's story, Rex transferred to a school not far from his dad's house. Luckily for him, his new school hasn't been on their annual field trip at the time he transferred, which meant he got to go on 2 in 1 year. Nice timing. He had no trouble fitting in and making friends, and he told me he enjoyed his second field trip even more than the first. He had a rough time of it, so I think an extra field trip was just what he needed. Daryl tells me Rex is always out with his friends after school and on the weekends. I couldn't be happier to see him finally getting to enjoy his childhood like all kids should. Rex and his new stepmom get on amazingly well. Me and him are still in regular contact, and judging from the content of his messages, he seems happier than ever. My house isn't far from Daryl's, so me and my grandson see each other all the time now. It warms my old heart to see him happily playing on his phone. That said, I'm trying to keep his screen time to a minimum and teach him the joys of making his own fun using his imagination. I'm so happy I get to watch my grandson grow again.
Hello, Mary. The chocolate cake from the shop on 5th Street, the package for Mr. Johnson, and mustn't forget the massage. I'm counting on you to get it all done. You haven't forgotten now, have you?
Right. You want me to pick up the usual chocolate cake down at the cake shop on 5th Street? And this Mr. Johnson, he's the acquaintance of yours, if I remember correctly, is that right? You're asking me to pick up a package from him, is that right?
Are you dense? Of course that's what I mean. He's sending me a package, so make sure you pick it up.
Right, and about the massage, I wasn't sure what you meant by that. Do you want me to make an appointment at a massage place or something?
What I mean is, when you get home, I want you to massage my feet. Do I really have to explain every little thing to you, for Pete's sake?
Yes, well, I'm sorry. I was just, I didn't want to misunderstand you. Just making sure I got it right, that's all.
Yeah, well, I figured as much. I suppose I was too naive to think that a slow-witted daughter-in-law would understand my needs. I wish my real daughter would just hurry up and get back from overseas, and then I wouldn't have to ask you. It's just so tiresome to have to explain everything to you.
Yes, it would be nice if she were here, huh? I heard that she's in China now, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. She's a very competent girl, unlike some people I know. I mean, to be in a position to work overseas, in another country, a different language and culture, it's no easy task. She's just nothing compared to my son. Who would have thought his sister would be the more business-minded one?
But you must admit, Harold is doing his best. He's actually doing quite well at his job.
I'm sure he's trying, but just doing well isn't going to get him very far. He isn't going to achieve very much, I can tell you that. I know that you want to speak well of him. He's your husband, after all. But he's always been slow, just no style or finesse.
Really? Why do you say that? I don't think so at all.
You just haven't known him long enough. All his life, everything is so bland and boring, no progress at all. And to top it all off, look who he went and married, for God's sake. A plain Jane like you? Oh, figures.
I'm really sorry if I wasn't able to live up to your expectations, Mother.
Oh, no use worrying about it now. Maybe it's for the better. Two boring people, you're the perfect match.
I'm really sorry I can't be more of a help to you. I wish I could do more.
But I suppose there has to be someone around with nothing to do, huh? I mean, who would take care of all my errands if not for you and Harold, right? Oh, now that I think about it, I guess it wasn't all that bad that I was able to give birth to him.
Do you really have to belittle your son that way? I mean, he's your own flesh and blood. I thought you'd be a little more loving toward your own son.
All I'm doing is stating the facts, and besides, it's not as if you guys aren't benefiting from all this yourselves. You get to live in our house. I bet it saves you quite a bit. I mean, live in a nice house, rent-free, how can you beat that? You guys sure are lucky that my daughter is currently working overseas.
It's not if we're living with you so that we can save on rent. The reason why we moved in with you is mainly because you were ill and could only get around in a wheelchair. We moved in with you to help you out.
Yeah, you say that like you're doing me a favor, but you guys seem to be putting a big chunk of your monthly salary in the bank.
Well, that's because we'll need money in the coming years. We just want to be prepared is all. We were saving every month even when we lived apart. That hasn't changed.
Well, then if you have all that money saved, why not make my life easier? Isn't it the responsibility of the younger generation to make life easier for older folks like me?
Mother, have you forgotten about that Blu-ray TV series that we bought for you last month? You love that show, so we bought you all 5 seasons of it.
Oh, you think that's enough? I could have just ordered that on the net by myself if I wanted to. Anyway, I can't get outside. It's a necessity for me. I need a break every now and again, and those videos relieve the stress. It's like therapy. And anyway, Mary, are you working all day at home?
Yes, that's right. I do some translation work at home whenever I have time. So that means you must have more money to spend on me, right?
You're using me as an excuse to live here, and on top of that, you're working while doing so. Seems I should be compensated, huh?
Like I said, Mother, we moved in with you so we could help you out, not so we can save money.
Yeah, are you sure about that? Well, when it comes down to it, you're not really my daughter, so I bet you're all just talk, and you're actually skimping on your chores so you can make money on the side.
How could you say that? I would never do such a thing.
Anyways, just so you know, I bought some things on the net the other day, COD. Could you pay for it when it arrives?
Huh? Pardon me, am I hearing you right? You bought something again? Didn't you just buy something last week? I had to pay for that too.
Please, would you stop with the nitpicking? When sitting at home all day like I do, you tend to want to do some shopping. What can I say? Shopping is about the only thing I can enjoy. If you really care about how I feel and want to help me out, well, the least you can do is satisfy my needs. That's what you're here for, right? Mary, are you seeing this message? Where the hell are you? I need you home right this minute.
I'm sorry, Mother. I'm still at the hospital. The exam hasn't even started.
What? Are you serious? You're not done yet?
Yes, it's very crowded here today. It was a 3-day weekend, so maybe that's why.
I can't believe that you would catch a cold when you know that you have to take care of me. What were you thinking? You're really useless, Mary.
I'm sorry, Mother. What's the hurry, if I may ask? Did something happen?
I had second thoughts about the clothes I was going to wear. I wanted to try something else. I was hoping you would help me change.
But wasn't my husband at home today? He could help you out.
I asked him to go out shopping for me, so he's out at the moment.
I see, but I have a cold right now. I wouldn't want you catching my cold, so I think it would be best that we not see each other. I hope you understand. Could you ask my husband to help you when he gets back?
You really expect me to undress in front of my son? Oh, come on, Mary. You're a woman. You know that much.
Yeah, right. Sorry about that.
I mean, besides, you helped me change this morning, right? We met face to face before you realized you had a temperature, and I'm fine. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Okay, Mother, if you insist. After I see the doctor, I'll head back home and help you get changed. How's that?
Why didn't you just say you would do it when I asked you? Oh, such a hassle. Boy, oh boy, you two are totally useless, you know that? I really wish my daughter was here with me right now, taking care of me. Things would be so much easier.
Yes, I agree.
Knowing my daughter, she would take action before I even asked her. She's always been like that. I think she got that trait from me, you know. She's so quick-witted.
Yes, I agree. She works really fast, too. Anything she does, it's done just like that. She also puts people's feelings into consideration, too. Yes, no denying that.
But on the other hand, because she's such a competent worker, she ends up being super busy and always in demand. Which leaves me with you two, the loser couple. Why was I dealt this hand? I wonder if it's a curse that she's too competent.
Hey, how about this then? Why don't you have a professional care worker take care of you? They are very competent, way better than us.
Pardon me? What do you mean a professional care worker?
Like a helper, you know, like a nurse and maid combined.
What are you saying, that I let a stranger into my house? No way I'm going to let a stranger take care of me. What if this person steals money or something valuable in the house?
This would be the person's job. I doubt that would happen. Anyway, the person would be employed by a company, so there would be certain guarantees, I'm sure.
How could you know that? People are people, you know. Mary, I never thought you would stoop so low. You're talking about letting some stranger take care of your mother-in-law? How could you? How could you even suggest something like that?
I'm really sorry, but I didn't mean anything by it. Just a suggestion. And I thought with just me and Harold, we weren't adequate enough for you.
Well, if you think you need to satisfy me, then work harder at it, would you? Just because you want to get out of doing chores, don't go wasting your time thinking up lame excuses.
Yes, Mother. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I thought my son was a total loser. I should have known that my loser son would choose a loser wife. This is a time in my life when I most need someone to take care of me, and I get stuck with you two. I let this go on, and my life expectancy shrink drastically.
Hello, Mother. Are you there? I'm really sorry, but I'm here at City Hall. but the reception area is jammed packed, and I may be a little late getting home. I think it's going to take at least another 30 minutes or so. I hope that's okay.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll wait as long as it takes. Not a problem. Take your time.
Are you sure? I mean, seriously? Okay, then I would be grateful.
Actually, I just got some wonderful news.
Wonderful news, huh? I wonder what that could be.
My daughter's coming back home. I just received news from her.
Oh yeah, that's right. Harold was talking about that the other day.
Pardon me, did you already know? Why didn't you tell me right away then?
Yes, well, your daughter said that she wanted to surprise you, and so we didn't say anything.
Oh, that silly girl. She wanted to surprise me, huh? Well, I'm certainly surprised and overjoyed. She's always been like this, mischievous. She's such a delight. So now that she's coming back, I want you guys out of the house ASAP. I'll give you guys 3 days. That should be more than enough.
Excuse me? You want us out of the house in 3 days? You can't be serious.
That's right. My daughter will be back in 3 days. I want you people out when she arrives.
That's impossible. 3 days isn't just enough. At least wait for us to find a place first. Couldn't you at least do that for us?
No, sorry, can't do that. Anyways, I wanted you guys out of the house for a while now, and now that time has come, and I want you out ASAP.
I see. So there's no way you'll give us more time.
That's right. From now on, my daughter will take good care of me. And so I have no need for you guys anymore. Just get your things all packed and out of here in 3 days.
I'm not sure how to say this, but the person I'll be looking after you will be the person from the facility.
Pardon me, what are you blabbering about? What are you talking about, facility?
How can I put this? The person that will be looking after you will be someone from the nursing care facility.
Nursing care facility? No one mentioned anything about nursing care.
I heard that your daughter is coming back so that she can arrange for putting you into a nursing home.
Have you lost your mind? She would never do that. She said she was coming home to live here at this house.
Oh, really? Is that what she said?
I know what you're trying to do, Mary. You're trying to make my daughter out to be the villain, aren't you? That's how you're trying to take over this place. That's it, isn't it? You people are unbelievable. To think that you were conniving with my son behind my back. I knew I could never trust you and Harold. I already decided that I would hand over the house to my daughter, not to you people.
We had no intention of receiving that home. We intend to buy a house soon, so we really don't need that house. All I ask is that you sit down and talk to your daughter and listen to what she has to say. I'm just saying that because you tend to only hear what you want and shun all negative topics.
So I tell you to get out of the house and now you start trash talking me?
Think what you will. I probably won't be seeing or talking to you anymore, so. Harold and I have done all we could to be of help to you, but to no avail. But despite us trying so hard, you tell us to get out in 3 days? I really never expected that.
I let you live here in this home for free. What more do you want?
You do realize that we paid for all expenses. You're included while living here, right? We didn't exactly live there completely free of charge.
Oh, please don't give me that crap. Paying for all expenses is part of living here, obviously.
Oh, yeah? So it's obvious that we have to pay for all your online shopping too, huh? That's all part of living expenses?
That's right. After all, I'm the landlord.
Very well, Mother, if you insist. We will have our things packed and moved out in 3 days as you wish.
Yes, well, just do it as soon as possible. After 3 days, I'll be done with you and my useless son. Good riddance. Mary, are you there, Mary? I want you to come over here right this minute, please.
Pardon me, what are you talking about?
If you don't come over, I'll be sent to the nursing home. You have to help me.
Oh, about that. Yeah, I know all about it. I told you that last week. In fact, I mentioned it numerous times.
I never thought my own daughter, my loving daughter, would betray me like she did. How could she? Can you believe it? To put her own mother into a nursing home against her will?
Well, actually, if there's nobody to look after you, seems like the only option left. I'm sure your daughter means well.
Nobody to take care of me? Are you serious? There's you guys. You guys can take care of me.
Pardon me? I'm sorry, but we have no intention of ever taking care of you again. We learned that lesson the hard way.
I'm saying that you and Harold can live here again, free of charge.
I'm sorry, but we'd rather not live with you again.
Are you kidding me? Even if it's free of charge? That's an offer you can't refuse, right?
Actually, we refuse. You know what, Mother? You say free of charge, but now that we're moved out, we actually saved quite a bit of money. No more useless expenses.
You're talking to your husband's mother, for God's sake. I am your mother-in-law. I don't want to hear any more of your lame excuses. Just get back here ASAP.
Sorry, that's not going to happen, Mother. Actually, Harold and I were thinking of cutting all family ties with you.
What? Are you serious? You want to cut family ties? Where does that leave me?
I don't know, and I don't care. You've always treated my husband, your son, as some lowlife and really trashed us at every turn. We felt sorry for you, and we felt we should at least take care of you in your old age, and the fact that you were in a wheelchair. You needed assistance, and we stepped in to help, but all we got in return was constant criticism. Never a kind word from you for all we did for you. It was a total waste of time for us and emotionally stressful, to say the least.
Then why did you continue taking care of me?
Well, that's because your daughter promised she'd put you in a nursing home as soon as she got back from her overseas assignment, that's why. We figured we could hold out until then.
Huh? You're not serious. My daughter said that?
I know you were always praising your daughter any chance you got, but it seems that your daughter really hated that. It was apparently pretty embarrassing for her, as a matter of fact.
That's not true. How could you say that?
Really? Then why would she put you in a nursing home? Why doesn't she just live with you and take care of you then? What I hear is that you pressured her into going to the best school and entering the best company and so forth and so on, always demanding she be the best. She says she wasn't even able to enjoy her life with her best friends. She says it was a tough time for her growing up under your watchful eye. So it seems she had no intention of taking care of you from the very beginning. She intended to have you put in a nursing home right from the get-go.
But I spent that money on her education, everything.
That was all for your own satisfaction. It was for her or for anybody else. It was for you. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is that my husband and I don't want anything to do with you anymore. We've been patient all this time, never getting angry and letting you have your way only because we knew this day was coming and that we just had to hang in a little longer. When that day has arrived, not more. I bet you're super shocked that the daughter you held in such high esteem would send you away to a nursing home.
Mary. Oh, so that's how you felt. Okay then, all right. I'll pass the house on to Harold. He can inherit the house. How's that? Then would you guys come back and live with me, take care of me so that I won't be...
Won't be sent away. Like I said, Mother, we are set to buy our own home, so we don't need yours.
But then that would mean I would have to live in that nursing home. I can't do that. I won't. I don't want to live the rest of my life surrounded by decrepit old people. And besides, I'm fine. I'm not senile. I can think straight. Please don't put me in there. And I don't want some stranger taking care of me, watching my every move. It would be like prison, for God's sake.
I really don't see why you wouldn't be overjoyed. I mean, to be put in a nursing home seems like a great opportunity. Everything would be taken care of. You wouldn't have to cook or anything. Or would rather just live in that house all alone. I think that would be way more difficult to be at home alone.
If you guys would just live with me again, there wouldn't be a problem. So please, we can live like we've been for the past year. Oh, please, Mary, I beg of you.
Live with you as before? Are you serious? No way I'm going to live through that again. After trash-talking us all this time, treating us some lowlife, calling us names, and you have the nerve to ask us to live with you again after kicking us out? Seriously?
I'm sorry, Mary.
A little late for that, don't you think? I will never forgive you for treating my husband like you did all these years. He deserves better than that. You should be more appreciative of your daughter. She's providing you with a comfortable place to live in your old age. Everything done for you. No more worries, and you should be elated.
If I enter that home, I won't have any more freedom. And I also read somewhere that once you go into a nursing home, you get older way quicker. I'm not senile yet. My head is clear. So please, Mary, help me.
The predicament you're in is all due to actions that you took. It's all your responsibility. You put yourself into this. I see no reason or any advantage to help you out in any way. While taking care of you, we became emotionally stressed out, and we used a considerable amount of money satisfying your needs. I even came down with a fever and had to go to the hospital, but still I was made to do errands for you. But we were always planning to move out once your daughter got back, so it doesn't really matter now. But don't forget, you're the one that kicked us out of that house, and you only gave us 3 days to pack and leave.
I feel really bad about it now. Please forgive me for that. So please, give me one more chance. Please come back. I promise you I won't cause any more trouble. I won't ask you to do chores, please.
Impossible. You're the one who always complained about how we cared for you and you now want us back? Well, you finally got rid of us. You should be happy. Everything turned out the way that you always wanted.
I'm not happy. That's why I'm asking you back. Why can't you understand my feelings? Mary, please, you've taken care of me for a long time. You understand how I feel. Please, I beg of you.
Sorry, Mother. I could never replace your daughter. She knows what's best for you. I mean, I'm only a useless daughter-in-law. I just hope you enjoy living at your new home. All those care workers taking care of you, you'll have a wonderful retirement. Several days later, my mother-in-law was taken to a nursing home by her daughter. Apparently, she didn't have much savings left and was put into an inexpensive nursing home out in the suburbs. I heard the place was a little run down and not too sanitary. As for Mother, she was still adamant about going home and refused to enter the home, but despite her pleading, she was left at the home in the care of the facility care workers. Since then, we haven't had much contact with her. If any contact was forthcoming, it was all through the facility administration. There were several messages from administration saying she wanted to meet with her daughter, but all such requests were ignored. As for the house, she had already passed the deed over to her daughter. She subsequently sold it and gave us half of what it sold for as part of our inheritance. The other half went to supporting payment for the nursing home. My husband and his sister said they planned to live their lives as they saw fit without their mother looking over their shoulders at every turn. They said that they were so relieved to finally be free of their mother's obsessive scrutiny. As for Harold and I, we used that money from the inheritance and the money that we had saved and built our dream home. Despite how my mother-in-law described my husband, Harold is a loving and caring husband, and what's more, I love him. And I plan on spending the rest of my days with him.